So this is Christmas.
Christmas again, and my name is Prince Ejay Nyarko, Technician Engineer DVLA-Winneba. Like we always come your way every Christmas to come and share with you safety tips for the road so long as we keep driving to our destinations this Christmas. This edition, I would like to share with you three basic things. The point number one, we know that we would be driving a lot to various destinations this Christmas. Many of the destinations that we will be driving to are places that we might have not used those routes before or routes before. I entreat that many of our journeys to routes that we have not used before be planned. We need to plan our journeys. We should know how the routes are by following road signs and by planning our journeys, by deciding to stop at appropriate rest stops along the roads and take or obey the 2-hour rest per driving on the road in principle. Then secondly, Xmas festivities usually come along with traffic situations in cities that we know. Our stretch is not an exemption. Tailgating is one very important thing that should be observed. We should look out for the maximum allowable distance that we should leave for cars in front of us. So if you are a leading car, you are supposed to be aware that you have a car at your front and you may have a car at your back. And there is always a maximum allowable distance that you are supposed to leave if you are following a lead car. And the maximum allowable distance is a room of a car. You assume the length of your car and assume that the distance between yourself and the lead car is just as the length of your car. That is the maximum allowable following distance of a car, and this would enable you to have enough thinking distance in case there is an emergency, in case the lead car stops abruptly because of a danger ahead. It will enable you, the following car, to have enough thinking distance, which is called the 2-second rule, that at least you can be able to think, apply your brakes, and get enough stopping distance. Many of our cars, our braking systems and our ABS do not actually work. So when you brake your cars, it takes some seconds, or the car screeches a distance before it stops or it comes to an abrupt stop. So when you do not give the lead car enough room, or is a room of a space of a car, when you step on the brake in an abrupt situation, you would have no option than to hit the back of the other car, especially in festive situations where there would be heaps of traffic during these seasons where people would like to travel from towns to towns, etc., where you would need to observe such situations. Then finally, seat belts are things that are inalienable. The moment you know how to drive, or the moment you learn how to sit in a car, you should learn how to put on a seat belt. Learning how to put on a seat belt is like learning ABCD. It is something so simple. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghanaians, the people of Winneba, let us observe our seat belts no matter the situation, no matter the type of journey we embark on. Our seat belts, drivers should ensure their tailgating system, and then again we should plan our journeys, take enough rest where we need because of the distances. Then we plan and obey road signs in the routes that we do not know. People will be traveling distances or towns or routes they have not used before. observe road signs as a way the road will communicate to you. The only way roads communicate to road users is by way of road signs and roadway markings. So as a driver, you should concentrate on your road signs and your roadway markings as a way of speaking to the road, as a way to understand the limits, the do's and don'ts at every particular point of the road. In this case, if you are able to observe these three things and many others that we already know, I believe that we would jump this Yuletide, enjoy it, and then meet again in the new year. Once again, DVLA-Winneba wishes the people of Winneba a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And we would want all of us to stay alive, arrive alive, stay safe, and in this COVID era especially, let's all use our nose mask and then hand sanitizers. Thank you very much.